Hi everybody in YouTube world, it's Junior Tarot Queen, your mouth of the South. Time ran away with me yesterday, so much for time management, right? But anyway, I'm gonna record today. I am just gonna do like a random reading for someone who may happen to be on my channel or may need some advice in some area. I'm also going to try to do a bonus for someone. I know I don't have much of a list anymore. You know, people say they want me to, and some people don't. So I don't know, but I am going to do a random bonus for someone today on my list. And anyway, we're going to do a random reading for whomever. And it could be somebody in politics, it could be whoever it is or whoever happens up on the channel. So if anybody has any suggestions on things I should read on, well, please comment and like and share or email me. And I will definitely try to do that. So I'm gonna put my green glasses on. I'm feeling a little green today. We've had a little bit of a thunderstorm coming up, and I cut my hair off a little bit. But we had a little bit of a thunderstorm come up, like nothing like it was a few weeks ago, but we'll see. We're getting 5 days of rain, so you never know. Kind of like flood water, I think. As long as it's not getting to my house or into anybody else's house, I kind of like it. It's pretty. I like running water. So anyway, let's get started, shall we? So universe, you know there's somebody out there in YouTube world that needs some guidance. So this is for them. If they happen on my channel, I hope that they like and share and comment so I will know that they're on there and their name will be put in the bowl to win the beautiful quilt that was made by the lovely Eleanor. She also sent me this cool little stand and I like it, and it would hold a card but not a transparent one. But anyway, uh-oh, something went flying. I don't know what that was. Hard to tell you. Hard saying. My earring. Okay. Glasses, probably. Who knows? So this is for someone, which I almost messed up big time. This is for someone out there randomly who may need some consultation that I don't know, but they know who they are. And if they happen up on it, it's for them. So let's just see. What do you have to say to this person out there in YouTube world? Are you wanting me to shuffle again? Yes, you are. You know, cons, crazy. So yes, guys, I'm still studying. Still trying to get my accounting degree so that I can make some money somehow to help supplement our Social Security, which isn't going very far. And if you want a private consultation by me, yes, definitely, please send me an email. I will put the email in the description below, and you can get a private consultation with me. Yes, I will work with you on the price. I try to be as giving as I can. Of course, time is money, and so I need a little bit too. So, as we all do. We all do. I'm not, you know, any more special than anyone else. We all need some money, so let's hope we can get rid of what's in the White House before we're all just destitute and very skinny. But this is for someone in YouTube world who needs guidance, who needs some help out there. I really feel like somebody is calling and looking and searching, and hopefully they find the channel. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Okay. So, I believe this is a Pisces type of person that we're looking for, or at least has a Pisces air sun or rising or actual sign. It is a Pisces type of person, and they're very confused because normally Pisces are very easygoing-lucky, and they've been being led down a not a very good path. So they're kind of confused as to how they got there. You know, how did I get there? How did I get here? And you may not be a Pisces. You just may have Pisces tendencies and being allowed to be led somewhere that you really don't want to be. So I believe that this person is like just questioning how they got there. They're even questioning their own judgment on their decision to go where they're going. Their money is going down the drain, literally, or up their nose, or somewhere else. I think they're dabbling into some substances that isn't good for their health, isn't good for them. It's definitely not good for their pocket. So I really feel like they are struggling, and they are calling out for help. And I feel like if you know someone who is struggling with substance abuse of any kind, whether it be alcohol, coke, crack, fentanyl, opioids, whatever it may be, food even, believe it or not, if you know somebody, try to help them, because they're struggling and they're treading water, and they're not gonna last much longer if they don't get some intervention. So yeah, and they're looking for that intervention. They're like, something is going to explode if I don't find the help that I need. So again, I ask my community out here in the world to help if you can, even if it's with kind words, or a warm blanket, or a sweater, or socks, or whatever you can help with. If you have extra, give. If you don't, you can't. But you can always be kind. You can always offer somebody a glass of water. Always. So this person is looking. They have a partner, but the partner is in the same situation that they're in. So they can't look to this partner. They have to look outward to find the solution to their issue. And you know, they're not alone in this world. They're not alone in it. No, there's a lot of people that struggle with some issues. You know, we all have them, all of us. Some of us handle them a little bit better than others, but you know, we all have our vices. We all have our preferences, or of what we can and can't do. And the key is moderation. And I know that sounds so simple, but the key is moderation. If you cannot afford to buy a bottle of liquor, and you're going to buy a bottle of liquor instead of buying food, you have a problem. Or if you're going to keep eating until you throw up, you have a problem. So therefore, you have to look at what is triggering those issues that makes you want to hide, or fall backwards, or, you know, just drink till you're numb, or do any kind of drug until you're numb, or pass out, or whatever. What is triggering you? That's what you need to look for. And you need to say, okay, this no longer has power over me. I can get through anything I want to. So you have to tell yourself that it has no power over you. No one has power over you unless you give it to it. And you know, some things are harder to stop because, I mean, I like to eat, I like to drink, I like to do things, you know, but in moderation. You know, I'm not going to spend my last dollar on a McDonald's burger because they're not really good for you and they're not that good anyway, so why bother? And I'm not going to spend my last dollar on a drink. I'm just not going to do it. And it's because I know where that will take me. Nowhere. The problem's still going to be there. So I still have to address it, correct? So therefore, you have to figure out a way how to address it. And if you don't know, go get some therapy. And you say, well, June, that costs money. Well, this kind of therapy doesn't cost you any money. You can listen to my channel. I talk about stick therapy or quilt therapy or sewing therapy or creating therapy, paint therapy, whatever, throwing rocks therapy. You know, I talk about all kinds of therapy. So distract yourself. Find something that makes you feel good other than what has triggered you to make you numb yourself. It's time to move forward. And maybe you have to move away from where you are in order to start fresh. You know, I have found, you know, I've lived a lot of places. You know, some people would say, well, you're a runner. Hey, I might be. But sometimes it's better to move away and find a fresh start. You know, find new friends, new people, and make sure you're not gravitating to the old types of people. You know, make sure that you are not going in that direction. You know, make sure that you're not gravitating to the old kind of friends that you hung with that really didn't care about you any more than they cared about themselves. So, and then your last card is without risk. There is no gain. So, take some risk for yourself, to yourself. Take some risk. Positive risk. Maybe go out and protest in a positive way and fill yourself with love and joy and get yourself in a good community that people want to help people. Right? So take some risk. Step out of your comfort zone. Get out of your box. You know? Get out there and take a risk. You deserve it. You really do. And that's it for that person. Hope it helps. Hope it finds them. I hope that they understand or pick up what I'm laying down, if you will. So the bonus reading is going to go to the ever wonderful Sheila. The ever wonderful Sheila Gardner. I'm going to do another bonus reading for her. And again, if you guys want a bonus reading, just tell me, June, anytime you want to do a bonus for me, you knock yourself out. I will do a bonus for you. But if you don't tell me anytime I want to or anytime I'm feeling that urge to give you a bonus reading, I can't do it. Because it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like an invasion of privacy. So if you don't give me permission, I'm not going to do it. And if you want me to be able to do it anytime, well then tell me. Anytime you want to, girl, you knock yourself out, okay? Or anytime universe is telling you, you need to tell me something, then please, by all means, do. So this one's going to go out for Sheila, who is our caretaker, who helps me take care of Kevin during the day, so I'm able to, and she volunteers. Poor kid doesn't get paid. I mean, I feel, but you know, she's not a kid. She's a grown ass woman, but you know what I mean. She is a a lifesaver to us, and she's a good-hearted person. So therefore, this one goes out to her. So hopefully she understands. It's going to be a situational reading, and we'll see. We'll see if it fits with her or not. Might not, it might. We all get tired, guys. All of us. Every single person. Situation. She's focused. Her situation is too much focus. I mean, sometimes we can focus on the things that are going wrong in our life, like I did yesterday, instead of focusing on the positive or on the things that we should be thankful for. And sometimes our focus just is scattered. Hers is not. She is focused. She might be focused on the wrong thing, or she might be focused on the right thing. I don't know yet. But she's definitely focused. What's working against her is, the Four of Cups. She's, bless her heart, she's lost a lot of people in her life. And not just through passing, but through distance, or through abuse, or through, people pretending to be somebody they're not. And she's lost a lot of faith in herself and her judgment and her ability to seek out who means her harm and who doesn't. She's lost a lot of that faith. So therefore, her focus, and this is what's working against her, she's like, should I focus on this when I don't know? I just don't know anymore. I don't know who means me well or who means me harm. I just don't know. But hopefully we can help her find out. And some people, you can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. So if they pick up what you're laying down and they don't want to do anything about it, that's on them. You've done your part. So I just want to make that clear to everyone. Same with Sheila. If she says something to me and I don't want to do it, well, she's did her part. It's up to me to do my part. Same with her. So what works for her is she tries not to let, this is a major arcana, she tries very hard not to let people rule her. She tries because she's already been ruled. She's already been under the thumb, if you will. She's already been there. So she's got the suit, the handbag, the shoes to match on that one. So she tries very hard not to let people rule her, which in turn, this is a major, great card to be in your ally position. But she still has trigger points. She still is curious. She still is focused on some of the things that she shouldn't be focused upon. Because if she was focused on the things she should be focused upon, she'd already know who means her harm and who means her well. Because she's got a strong sense. Her best course of action. Some people are very tricky. They are. And, if somebody's trying to control you or manipulate you, they usually start with this gaslighting stuff. Like, well, it's your fault that I stubbed my toe. Or it's your fault because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Somehow they gaslight you and making you think that, you're not thinking correctly, or it's your fault that they said they'd take you to the doctor, but they didn't. It's your fault because you knew that they couldn't handle stuff, even though you took them to the doctor a bunch of times. So therefore, her best course of action is not to be tricked. Don't be fooled into thinking that you need to be or do something for someone when you really don't. That's your best course of action. Now, I know there are some things going on in her life that she is up in the air about, but she needs to make that decision for herself. She doesn't need to be guilted into that decision. She needs to decide for herself what she wants to do about that. So, therefore, I say, don't let nobody gaslight you, girl. And do not, whatever you do, don't let somebody make you feel guilty because you're there or you're not there. You're only one person. You are one person only. And only you get to decide what is best for you and the best way that you can take care of others. Only you get to decide that. Only you. Somebody else doesn't get to decide that for you. You decide. And you take action where you feel like you need to. And that is situational reading for Miss Sheila. So I hope that she takes heed on that. And I want to thank everybody who was on the live last week. It was fun. It was exciting. And we got to pick a name, and somebody won a quilt, or Anna won the quilt, or not a quilt, a rug. And again, I have to say, I got to do the last card for Sheila, but I have to say that I cannot afford to mail anything out of the United States at this particular juncture in my life. However, once I get 2,500 subscribers and people to view me more, that quilt is going to somebody, and I don't care where you live. I will pick up cans. I'll clean houses. I'll do what I gotta do to make sure you get that quilt. So the rug, on the other hand, is only going to be mailed to the United States, and I don't mean to discriminate. So if you win and you live in, say, India or Australia or Spain or England, and you have a friend in the United States that you would like to send it to, we'll send it to them, you know? So don't forget, it's June Sparkle, July Rama. So Saturday, the 19th, I do believe it is, because Friday's the 8th. Yeah, Saturday, the 19th of July, 2025, we will be doing another live, and we will be giving away another rug. And if you like specific colors, hey, leave a comment. Tell Eleanor, get on her page, talk to her. And I will try to put her page in the description as well, so that you can see all the talent that that woman has. I mean, wow, it's amazing. And it's so beautiful. And the rugs are just, one of them looked like a horizon. I mean, it was so pretty. So, I mean, guys, come on. You know, let's help each other. Help each other. Let's do it. Let's see what the last card for Sheila is. And I'm going to try to email a couple of other readers and see if they would like to do a collab with me and see if we jive, or, you know, some people have been reading, I'm sure, longer than I, and I've been reading longer than some. So I just kind of like to know where people are and if we jive or if we're on the same page or whatever. So I'm going to be reaching out to some emails and asking if some people would like to do a collab. I did ask the Tarot Twins again if they would like to do another one with me, and they said they would, but I know they got a lot going on right now, so I'm gonna cut them a break, and whenever they get a chance, they'll reach out to me and we'll go from there. So Sheila's last card. Let's see, what else you got to tell Miss Sheila? It's this one. Sheila, do not cry over spilled milk. Don't do it. Ain't worth it. Clean it up. Wipe it up. You've done the best you can do all your life. And it's time for you to realize that. It's time for you to say, you know what? I made this mess. I'm going to clean it up and I'm going to forget about it. It's done. It's over with. It's broke. It's gone. You know? And try not to do that again. Try not to spill that glass again. Put it a little further away. You know? And that's all you can do is clean up and then move forward. And stop looking backwards. Stop looking over your shoulder. Stop it. The rear view mirror is small for a reason. The windshield is big so you can see in front of you, not behind you. That's done. That's over. Let's clean it up and move forward. And that's it. So don't forget about July 19th live, which will be July 19th, 2025. Between 3:30ish is the best time for me. Hopefully it's a good time for you to hop on and let's see who can win the next rug. Want to? I do. So with all that being said, guys, stay mystical.